Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to this lovely Friday afternoon. My name is Mala and I'm a student of the Brahmakumari's World Spiritual University. And the topic we're going to cover today is living as light, inspiring others through my presence. So let's reflect together on what it means to be a self-sovereign light. A soul is the master of its kingdom. The soul radiates through its thoughts, its feelings, its emotions, which it creates. So the question remains, am I the master, or am I allowing everything around me, including people, situations, to impact the master? And if I'm the master, I have full control over what I want to think and what I do think, and therefore what I'm radiating. Therefore, sovereignty, self-sovereignty begins within. Before we can be light for the world, we must first sit on that throne of sovereignty over our own mind. So often we hand over this crown to circumstances, to another's behavior, another's mood, to the ups and downs of the day. A self-sovereign soul always takes that crown back, or constantly checks that crown is constantly there. Not through force, but through gentle awareness. It's a very subtle awareness, through remembrance, through an affirmation, I am. I am a peaceful soul. I am that eternal being of light, a child of the Supreme. That remembrance is the seat. That remembrance is the throne. And that remembrance is self-sovereignty. And when a soul truly sits on this throne, something shifts internally and therefore externally as well. The atmosphere receives these powerful, steady, beautiful, pure vibrations. Very powerful. Don't need to preach. Nothing needs to be said. It's a presence. I don't need to convince anyone. It's the very vibration. The vibration itself becomes the message. This is what is called being an embodiment. Not talking about peace, but simply being peaceful. And others feel it. They feel these vibrations. Think of the sun. The sun doesn't announce itself. It doesn't struggle to shine. It doesn't have to talk itself into shining. And it doesn't ask permission from the clouds or anyone else to shine. It simply holds its own, its position, and it radiates. And everything on earth responds to the very presence and radiance without being told to do so. There's no sound in this. This is sovereignty. Unwavering position, natural radiance, no dependencies or not responding to anything or anyone. I just am that peaceful soul. And this also means freedom from influence of all other energies around me, freedom from waste, because I am in charge of those thoughts in me. And a self-sovereign soul doesn't let a careless word or even a difficult person or an unexpected obstacle knock me off that throne. There's a beautiful line we learn in the Brahma Kumaris, say, I am the master, not the slave of my thoughts. And each time we choose our thoughts rather than react to those thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and to the world, we reinforce our seat on that throne of self-sovereignty. Now, a short story. There was once a keeper of a lighthouse, and he always shone his light, especially when there was a tempest, a storm in the sea. And this old lighthouse keeper, he never ran out into the sea to save the ships. All he did was held out the light. And one day a young sailor, saved by this very light, came up and thanked him and said, how did you guide us through these storms? And the old lighthouse keeper said, I didn't guide you. I only stayed lit. You did the rest. You simply looked toward the light and found your way home. And like that, as I keep my light lit, I help everyone else find their way. Thank you.